What brand is that?
Now that they're
Looks like Fender, but I can't
gone,
tell. We're not ready. Hold on.
Why not?
Just shut the fuck up for a second.
Why not?
That's Fender. That's what I thought. I
Why
wasn't sure though.
not? I said it already.
No, you don't. I'm not gonna cut it out
Why?
because we all have to say it at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that they're gone. Hi guys.
I have a story I'd like to tell.
Oh, hold on. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Heard you down
I
there.
just checked in my reservation. That's all I was
Okay.
doing.
Thank you very much for being a loyal Patreon subscriber.
Loyal.
You are the fibers that hold this brand together.
Autobots roll
Even
out.
though we've recorded this a month in advance, we just want to say thank you for keeping us going.
Yes.
And supporting your boys.
That's a good boy.
That's a good boy. And we'd like you to show up at WWE 20 SmackDown.
John Cena's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Fred's dad? Dad! Oh, God. Man, that's like the ultimate insult to say that this is something sounds like Fred.
Fredward.
Fred versus
Fredward
Annoying
Benson.
Orange. Who would win in a fight?
Oh, my God. I'm going to throw you down a flight of stairs. Also, Zach, I'm going to need you to eat that microphone because you're quiet.
Well, I was just yelling, so I was pulled
That's good.
back.
Okay. Zach, you have a story? You like to
Yeah,
tell?
so this relates back to the cheating thing. I was taking a Okay, first of all, I was with a teacher that didn't really... He cared, but
Yeah.
like he didn't pay much attention to the class as it was happening. Because
What
one
is
year...
the class?
First it was chemistry,
Okay.
and then the
I
next
know
year
who
was
it is.
physics. Yeah,
I know who it is.
And one year a girl was just on her phone during the test, the final
Yeah.
test, as they call them, shortened to final.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. It's like, really? Like, I don't know. You got to get your phone out, look up the answers to the final. And
Yeah.
then for the teacher, not even like notice. Like, at least pay some attention.
Honestly, yeah.
Maybe take the classes' phones away because there were classes that did that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, for physics, I had the same teacher. And I was taking a physics test, as you do. And I think I was done, or I was still taking it. I think I was done because what had happened was I felt it a good old. I felt the vibration.
Dun, dun,
And
dun,
I
dun.
got my phone out of my pocket and I looked, and it was a classmate I had in my class.
I remember this story.
And he's like, "Hey, Zach, could you help me cheat?"
Oh my God.
And I was like, "No." And he was like, "I feel like you said no." I think he sent over a text, but I'm hopefully joking. But
Yeah.
he was like, "Zach, I will suck your dick if you help me cheat on this test."
Man, I feel like I have an idea of who it was.
I know
And I was
exactly
like,
who it is
wow,
because you told me this
what
story
a
before.
great payment.
Wait. Let's move. Let's just do a little one of these. I don't want to say you're bad at that, but I have no idea.
Wait,
what
I can
you
tell
just
you. I
said.
can tell you.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
and like
dude.
it had like the whole class had led up to that point
Yeah.
because I was in a group with like I forget how it worked exactly, but there were like different groups
Yeah.
that you did your assignments with, which was kind of annoying honestly because the first semester it was assigned, but second you had to choose. I think first semester I was with Garrett and someone else.
You're not going to use it, man.
I was with Garrett and someone else, and also that person. And then, but then there was also this other girl that didn't necessarily like to do her work too.
Oh.
But then I think second semester when we got to choose, Garrett, Sydney, and I all chose to be in a group together because we liked each other. And since those two people, the boy and the girl, didn't necessarily care, neither of them showed up. So they were put into a group by themselves, them two people that didn't do their work. And so that was kind of funny. So it was just always a struggle just having him in my class. I mean, I like him. He's a funny guy sometimes, but like sometimes he's just too much.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah.
You know, when you jump off the stage at graduation and then remember, oh shit, they didn't just hand me my diploma.
Dude, yeah.
I have to go apologize at the school now.
But
yeah. Do community
I
service.
don't know if he honestly cared though.
No.
I don't
Are
know
you
if
kidding me?
He
No.
probably even knew that.
He's probably a back worker at a fucking fast food restaurant right now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. What, in your guys' opinions, were the most bullshit classes that you took in either high school or college?
College research strategies.
Dude.
I agree with that.
It's so dumb.
it's-
and
it's
stupid.
complete bullshit.
Just
Glad I
busy
don't
work.
have to take it.
Like,
Um,
there's no point in it.
Explain what the class is supposed to
It's
be.
it just teaches you how to be a college student.
It's
It
and
kind
it's,
of
it's
required.
also
Yes.
just it's also like career strategies too.
But
like
it's bullshit.
It's just like persist and intelligence, multiple intelligences. This is how different people learn, which I guess in some sense could be helpful. But if I wanted to know that, I just Google it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it this class to do
Definitely.
it.
Yeah.
And it's all just busy work. It's always like, oh, make a PowerPoint with your short-term and long-term goals. And then I don't know. And then you have to take a quiz and like there's always those modules you have to do where you have to like submit at least 200 words answering a question, and it's always just BS. Like no one actually cares that much to think about the question and fill it out like correctly.
Yeah,
Or not
yeah.
not correctly, but they just fill it up to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one actually, I don't know.
And also info systems literacy.
Yeah.
My God. If you're, dude, I feel like it bothers me more because I'm a Mac user, but I just don't give a shit about the fucking Microsoft suite. Like, I don't need
Yeah.
to know how to, like, it's not that hard, easy, because it would be shit like, click here to create
Yeah.
a new file.
Like,
and I feel like that's just
it
some pretty
was-
straightforward shit.
It was
100%.
all like, for mine at least, like at the first like 7 or 8 modules were all like it was all just like computer stuff and like I don't know, just a bunch of some stuff I learned a little bit. Like I don't know, I learned I guess the parts of a computer more specifically than I already knew.
Yeah.
But overall, I didn't really need it. But then the last like 3, it was like Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, and they made you like you had to download a PowerPoint or Word whatever file, and then they had a list of stuff you had to do to it, and it was all like change the font to 14 point, change the theme to orange, and just all this stuff that's like so easy, and like
Yeah.
even if I didn't like know how to do it, I would just Google it, like,
Yeah,
and it'd take
definitely.
me 2 seconds to figure it out, and it was just I don't know, and it's like especially like PowerPoint, like I understand knowing Excel because Excel is good for like spreadsheets and stuff. Maybe Word because you might have to write, but like for like your career, I don't see much of a point where like you'll have to use like PowerPoint.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know unless
Yeah,
you're like
Google Sheets
doing
is
a
better
presentation.
Well, I mean,
but,
if
like,
you're a business person,
Yeah.
then you have to make presentations and
I
stuff.
don't know.
Yeah, Google Sheets is better anyways.
I would say that my most bullshit class wasn't a college class because really, honestly, most of them have been beneficial to me in some way. Even nice, even
Ben
in-
official.
in-
That's your YouTube.
Even-
Wait, actually, I have another one, but please continue.
even English Comp 1 wasn't like that much of a bullshit class, which usually I would think it is, but my teacher was pretty cool. But I'd have to say that my most BS class was U.S. history in high school because it was taught by a psychology teacher. And
Yes,
she,
I agree.
I swear, every day in that class, I was like, why didn't I take AP US history? Like, I can do it. I know
for
US
sure.
history. And every day,
Lessig?
every
God
day,
damn it. Lessig, are you awake? I wasn't.
Nope.
every day, it would be the same thing where someone's talking and she's like, I'll just wait. I'll wait until we're ready to continue.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm
she's the
like-
fucking worst
like,
at that.
Dude, I'm just here to fucking
It's like,
learn.
okay, I know he's talking, but I'm trying to at least learn something.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
could please continue.
No, it was
And
total
I can't
BS.
control
Dude.
my classmates.
And
So please don't take away from my learning.
And every time, every day, it'd be something where she'd like not necessarily teach. She'd have a PowerPoint of like things we're supposed to write down for notes, and she'd know if you're not writing down notes, and be like, "Are you writing this down?" And I'm like,
Why would you?
"No, I don't care."
Dude, yeah.
And-
that class was, or I mean, I didn't take it.
Yeah,
but
you
that
didn't take
I
it.
had that teacher.
Yeah,
Me too.
And
For psychology.
and the thing
Yes.
that
I had her for AP psychology.
the thing that pissed me off most is that she would like talk about a certain event that was like super interesting, like Watergate. That's not even that interesting, but like like the Korean War and all that. And she'd just
Yeah.
be like, and we all know about the Korean War. And I'm like, no, we fucking don't. You have to teach us this shit.
we don't know about it yet. That's why we took the
It's like, maybe that's why I'm in the class.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
yeah. And then
It's
when
like
I
you're
got
in
onto
kindergarten, and she's like, okay, A, B, C, D. You guys know all that, right?
yeah, no,
Also-
okay. And
also-
well, and the most bullshit thing. I already said the most bullshit thing, but the most bullshit thing
Yes.
is after that class was U.S. government and economy, and in that class that was supposed to be a direct lead out from AP US history, and she was like, "Oh, you guys learned all this last year, didn't you?" And everyone would be like, "Yeah," and I'd be like, "No." In the corner of the room, I'd be like, "I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait,
No,
what do
I
you
don't."
mean?
Like she'd talk about something government wise, and like
Oh. But aren't you-
in APUSH, AP US history, there was like there was government stuff covered. We didn't talk about government at all in US
so
history.
In government.
In government class, she'd reference something
okay.
that everyone
I
learned,
get
and
it
she's like,
now.
"Oh, we don't need to cover this. You guys covered it in APUSH," and I'm like, "I didn't fucking learn any of this," so I felt robbed of an education. Yes, Dylan.
Can I just say,
No.
for this teacher that we're talking about right now?
We're
No.
discussing-
No. Think about it. Double check
No, I
in your
just
brain.
no. It's not that. No, it's fine.
Okay.
She used to just get really bad subs. Also,
Yes.
dude, her subs were fucking terrible.
Oh my
dude.
gosh, dude. I wish
Oh
I wish
my
I could
God.
shout out the list of subs, but
Dude, okay, there was this one. There's this one.
you know.
There's this one that was like really just creamed my
And
core.
we all know who it is.
Well,
I don't
no,
know
it's
if I
actually not
do.
the one you're thinking of.
Okay.
It was this like older like blonde chick.
Yeah.
Hi,
Dylan.
but
We're playing footsie.
stop it. Not now. Not now. Later. We'll do it later.
Okay.
We'll do it later.
Isaac.
Order in the court. Order in the court. But like, okay, I'd be on my phone because I'd be done.
Yeah.
And she'd like do this thing where she'd like walk up to me, right?
sub?
Yeah.
Stand next to me, and she'd be like,
Yeah.
"So I'm gonna have to take your phone if you.
You know this is high school, right?
This is study time, and you're not studying by going on your phone. So if I see your phone out again, I'm gonna need to take it. It was the sub. It wasn't even she wasn't even teaching the fucking
Like,
class.
This isn't a middle school class you're subbing. for.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
like,
it's like we have-
I am about to turn 18 years old, so you can go fuck yourself.
It's
am-
like we
yeah.
there in high school. There's like a rule where most of the time, if you're done with your shit, you can go on your phone, and that's just like most teachers are just okay with
Yeah.
it, unless
but
like you're
subs
taking
like
a test.
always have
but, like,
weird rules.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
also like they're especially older ones. They're trying to like look like they know, like they have power over you. But it's like you're gone after today. Like
Dude,
yeah.
I
You're never coming back.
not to be like disrespectful, but like it's like if I can do it when the regular teacher's here, then I should be able to do it when the sub is here.
Yeah.
too. And they're like, well, that's the teacher's rule, but I don't know that, so I just to be safe.
It's just
And
like, just be fucking.
Yeah.
it's like I'm not lying to you. I can have my phone out. Like I'm not cheating. I'm not like disrupting you at all.
Yeah.
I'm not disrupting the class. Like
I have a story to tell from my French class.
Please.
With a, I don't want to say
I learned
racist
nothing.
sub.
I learned nothing in French my entire years of taking it. That's not true.
Yeah.
I learned
I don't
some,
remember any of it.
very little.
So
Ma-
my French teacher was out. This is probably going to be our last story because we got about 3 minutes left.
She was outed.
She was out for the day. And
out of
she
the
was doing some errands. And
Oh my god.
and like I loved my French teacher.
Yeah.
And
second one.
my first one.
Oh.
And
Oh,
so
Dylan doesn't like that.
okay. So this sub she got kind of looked like someone's grandpa, you know.
Who's grandpa?
Someone.
Sorry.
He was a tubby white guy, gray hair,
Talk like this. Like, you know, something like that.
Oh yeah.
and when I walked in for the day, I was like,
What's up?
"You're not my woman teacher."
You were like, wait a
And-
second.
Hold on.
Wait, am I in?
Where's
the right
my woman
room?
teacher?
And so, you know, it was my first class of the day, and here in America, we do the pledge.
For all our foreign listeners.
But in my class, there was a kid who was not American.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where this is going.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's new to this country. He speaks
Wait.
English.
We can talk about it later.
I don't think
Yeah,
you guys
okay.
know him. He was a class under us.
Oh, okay, probably not.
And so he didn't know that you're supposed to stand up and stand up and put your hand on your heart and look at
Yeah.
the flag
And
and all
it-
that.
and
He shouldn't have to.
Dude, I honestly
It's the Pledge of America. That sounded mean, but I didn't mean. I meant in a way that
Hey Zach, can I get a T-shirt that has a discolored American flag and say the Pledge of America, not the Pledge of Allegiance?
Dude, dice.
Sorry to insult you. So when we all stand up, put our hand on our heart, and do the pledge, this kid's sitting. And at first, at first, the sub stares daggers at him and is like,
come on. He doesn't know.
"Everybody stand up. Stand up for the pledge." During the pledge.
Did this kid... Okay.
Well-
did this kid know, like, he knew some English, right?
He knew English. Yeah, because he's in
Okay.
a French class.
Okay. Because, I mean, dude, if I was in his position, if I didn't know English, I'd be terrified if someone was yelling at me.
100%.
Dude, that's so sad, though. Like, why would you do that?
Okay, yeah. And so
Older, tubby white guy.
yeah. And so fucking he just like keeps yelling through the pledge and we all sit down and he's like,
Why are you guys sitting down?
and it's like, the pledge is over, my guy. Like, dude, lay off. And then for 45 minutes
No way.
out of the hour and a half classes that we had,
No way, dude. You're shitting
he
me right
lectured all of us about how we should,
importance.
and this was like before all the Colin Kaepernick stuff. But it was just like talking about how we need to respect America and the flag and all that. And I was like, dude, he
You're a
didn't.
sub.
He didn't even know that the kid was from a different country because he didn't let him speak. Like the kid couldn't be like, "I'm not from America," because he would like ask him and be like, "Why didn't you stand up?" And then he'd start to speak and be like, "There's no excuse."
That's
Dylan,
so
I'd like to
fucked up.
Dylan,
That's
I'd
like
like
a
to
jo-
reenact that with
that's
you.
like a
I'll be the
joke
kid.
you'd hear.
You say, you ask me.
Okay. Wait, was he like one of those loud old dudes that just kind of like leans on shit and just makes a lot of noise?
Yes.
Why didn't you fucking stand up?
There's
There's no excuse!
I am from.
There's no excuse!
I am.
Nope. No, you're not. You're not from anywhere. You're from goddamn homegrown USA. All right? God bless America. Tell you what.
And that was what it was like.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So fucked up, dude.
Dude, honestly.
It's like,
it's
give
like-
the
it's-
fucking kid a break. He probably is stressed out that he's in a new country.
oh yeah.
This kid probably has like shit going on in his life, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, but seriously, that's so like inconsiderate.
Oh,
of this
yeah, dude.
fucking-
It's
and plus he's a sub, so he's taking away from
So
class.
Yeah,
time.
and I'm
awkward
pretty
for the
sure-
whole class
yeah.
just to be sitting listening.
And I'm pretty
to
sure
this guy.
that was when we also had foreign exchange students
Yeah.
visiting, and they were in my class too. So it's
So,
like, oh,
man,
way to
American
paint
schools suck
dude,
ass.
way to paint a fucking picture. God. So yeah.
Man, looking back now, it's one of those things where like, man, I wish I would have like been able to say something like, dude, lay off, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I
I
would
know
have.
you're
I
a
would have.
sub, but I don't.
Now as like an
care.
adult, it's like I don't know. I find myself like because like I honestly think about situations that happen in high school.
Yeah.
Where I like I feel like if it would have if it happened to me like now, I definitely would have like said something.
Oh,
but like in high school, you
100%,
can't do
dude.
anything because you'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if someone like got in my face like that, like I'd probably fucking say something, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
I find myself being a little bit more like expressive when
Yeah.
it comes to like things that just bother me, you know.
Because like in high school,
Like
you're like,
the
I don't know. if
email
I'm right.
argument I had yesterday with my college.
Yeah.
My God, dude, that was bullshit. Dude, I was so mad. I was having a pretty good day, and then I got this email. It's a long story, but
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't.
So
have time
the lesson for
don't.
this bonus episode for all you Patreon listeners is to
if
take
you
a
have a racist substitute teacher, say something.
well, I
No
wasn't-
excuse, no
I was
excuse.
gonna say take a step back and before you react a certain way, maybe take a minute of pause. Be
Put
like,
yourself into
should
their
I?
shoes.
Yeah. Am I belligerently yelling at this foreign,
Poor.
this brand new member to our country?
Am I just putting a terrible impression of all Americans
Yeah.
into this kid's head?
Yeah, and also to add, when the teacher came back the next day, she was like, I noticed that you guys made quite the impression on the substitute, and then we all had to explain what happened, and she reported him. Thank
Really?
God, because
Good.
she's a good
Thank
teacher.
goodness.
Who-
Yeah.
oh, never mind.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, Dylan, I didn't notice that was your foot that I was
was.
lovingly
And
embracing
I didn't
with my
appreciate
foot.
it, so
Um,
didn't appreciate it. So
guys,
Happy Valentine's Day.
happy Valentine's Day.
yep.
There on the board.
It's right there.
right over the OPBD and Cox bill.
So thank you so much for subscribing to our
Thank you.
Patreon. People like you are why we keep going,
Yeah.
and we just want to personally thank you.
Yep.
Hopefully, by the point that this is out, we're having more current episodes recorded.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to get more fan involvement
Nice.
if we have that.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. Hit us up in the discussion boards and shit like that. Make sure to turn in your Module 5 essay. And
make sure you reply to at least one other student.
Make sure
And it can't just be, yes, I agree, no, I don't agree.
it has to
Please
be
elaborate
over
on
100
it.
words,
yes.
100 characters. I mean,
Thank you. Go buy some merch so we can give you discounts. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.